It's Mo. What up?
What up? What it do? And what's good, people? Hey, are you excited? Are you excited? Well, I'm excited because I have NFL football right now. Look, I love Sunday NFL football as it goes on all day. Then Sunday night football. And of course, Monday night football. Look, I don't think I can get enough. Look, I'm a huge Raiders fan. And as I watch the games, I often wonder where it all starts for these athletes. Who's the most important players? Which players get the least amount of recognition? Are there players in the trenches that get lost because they don't score touchdowns? Look, we will look to answer some of those questions today. Look, if you don't know, you have tuned into another exciting episode of Talk to Talk with Moe Orr. Look, we have so much to get to today. So we have a great show lined up for you today and an awesome guest waiting in the wings, waiting to be heard.
Wow, I hear you. Damn, miss. You got one.
That's a D.
Say ride, 88.
You know, winning is the byproduct of work. And don't let that go over your head for real. Say aye if you wanna go prime time. Don't care if you 5'5". Work hard and play harder, but we ain't gonna play. We came to grind. When it's heavy, I'm still gonna hustle and push the weight. That's how I make highlights. The right work is gonna always come with the pain. Won't be on the sidelines, I love the game. And everything that come with it. You can go hard or go home, so don't you get down on yourself, this is uplifting. We don't put the ball in the referee's hands, they won't get a chance to puff whistles. We just gonna make you go look in the mirror to fix all your coaching and trust issues.
We in our bag for real, it's about to get bad for real. We in our bag for real, it's about to get bad for real. Say we in our bag for real, it's about to get bad for real. We in our bag for real, it's about to get bad for real. Yeah.
Coach Pene, not available right now, but leave a detailed message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Look, today's guest, what can I say about him today? Played in the NFL, played in the Canadian Football League, played in the Arena Football League, and now he is giving back to the youth of our community. He is the founder of PTP, and we'll talk about it more. With me today, I have Coach Pene. What's going on, Coach? How are you?
Man, Coach Moore, what's up, man? Thank you so much for having me.
Man, I'm gonna tell you why I have a problem with you right now, just so you know. We're gonna get this out the way. I know they looking at me and they looking at you and go, Mo, he's probably 2 times bigger than you, but I'm virtual. I can say what I want. Look, man, look, here's the problem I have, man. Look, I'm a Raider fan, man. You can't go play for the Chargers and the Buffalo Bills and think that it's going to be okay. I was going to wear my Raiders jersey today, but I was like, okay, we do know each other, so he might be able to find me at some point. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that jersey in the closet. But look, man, you great professional career, man, playing 9 seasons. I see that you were with the Buffalo Bills in the NFL, the Chargers, also played in NFL Europe. Ottawa Renegades for the CFL over across the water, and also Detroit Fury for the Arena Football League, man. So that tells me right there you have a lot of knowledge when it comes to football.
You know, this game, it's a beautiful game, first and foremost. I really want to talk about how it's a vehicle, man, for a kid that grew up in Pomona, California, man. It's truly a vehicle. I got my education out of it. I got a lot of things out of the game of football, and it's the life lessons and everything else that we learn from it. So to me, this game is a powerful game, especially if it's yielded correctly.
Yeah.
And having the right people in place that it's going to help our generations to come and youth. Because, you know, a lot of people go for the money. And I tell you, being in the NFL, which stands for not for long, I was injured heavily, and I was cut short real quickly in the NFL. And then the remainder of the other years, I tore my ankle in so many different places. And I ended up playing in the CFL, XFL, NFL Europe, because I needed to get out of my system. As soon as I was done, I went back and got a teaching credential and whatnot. The education that you get on and off the field and coaches that you meet with, man, it's truly a blessing, because this game took me all over around the world and so many different cities. And people don't understand that. They think that's the cool thing, but there's so much work that is required of you as an individual, and a lot of thought process and thinking errors that you're going to overcome, because there's choices that you make, especially at that young age, because it is a business at the end of the day. And a lot of people don't understand that it takes a lot of work, and it's something that you have to do, and you have to overcome as a professional athlete. There's a lot of pressures on you that a lot of people don't see. They're sitting at home watching TV. They don't understand that there's a guy that goes around with a clipboard that calls you into the office and cuts you on the spot.
That's right.
And
that's right, because it's a job then, right?
Right. At Buffalo, when they cut me, I was in a meeting with all the starters, and they were all staring at me. They're looking at me like, you made the cut. And then before I knew it, the guy's coming with the clipboard. He tells me to turn in my playbook and go see Wade Phillips, and it was good to go. But, that's the name of the business, especially when you get to that level. And preparation is so crucial. I think a true showcase is you really need to take those underdogs and those 3-star kids, 4-star kids that are screaming out of their, to be known. And that's who scouts are looking for. I think all the colleges already know who's who are. They want to know the hidden dimes, and that's what a showcase is. And I'm not going to mention the name of one of the writers. He asked me, he goes, why would you do that, coach? He said it was cool, but he says that was really different. And I said, well, you got to look at it this way. What if these kids go and become a big time player like Bobby Wagner, unheard of player, and a couple these other players that are now top players in their 4th round. Let's talk about Tom Brady.
That's right.
And these guys become somebody, then that means your system and your way of evaluating players and the way that you're picking them out according to their performance holds water, not some fictitious way of, okay, we're just going to give it to you because you have 30 offers. I mean, that is ridiculous. That's not how I operate. And I think that's not even fair to the people that pay to be there. You need to chase everybody. And I think that's the right way to do it. It's not about building your program and, so-and-so who's there. I think that's the cat and mouse that people play, and it's a trap. And I think a true showcase should showcase the guy that's really going out and showcasing his skill sets. And that's big to me. You know what I mean?
Well, good. Look, man, we got to take a break, but I do want to talk about your philosophy, and I'll say this before we go to break. It said to do things better than they've ever been done before, a passion for self-improvement, getting results through the pursuit of quality work.
Yes, sir.
Right? Foregoing a strong mental fortitude and fostering a strong no-quit attitude. Look, I'm here with Coach Penn of P2P Sports. We're going to take a real quick break. Don't you go anywhere.
Could you tell me about some of those drawings that you have? What's that one?
This one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, what is it? Can you show it to me?
It's a monster. It's a swamp monster.
That's a swamp monster?
A demon bird's a monster with a lot of spikes. It was all gray with very long fingernails. It's a witch with her cape and sharks.
Uh-huh.
Goblins. Zombies. Because they eat people's brains. A snake sword with a snake head on the top. Her eyes roll up and then she had fangs.
What do the fangs look like? So how do you protect them from things like monsters?
Well, we have a couple methods. Sonia has a little buddy that she sleeps with that helps keep her safe.
So we just place our foreheads together. That's what I can show you. Yep. Okay. We go like this, and he counts to 10. And baddies have this power.
It's usually reading.
Check under the bed, check in the closet.
He has this little blankie.
But he doesn't want anyone to know, and he sleeps with that, and that's his comfort.
There's a magic potion in a spray bottle, and you spray, and he disappears.
We shut the closet door before bed.
No more monsters.
How do you protect him from gun violence?
For gun violence.
I mean, I don't even...
That's a really good question.
I don't really think about it as much as maybe I should.
Nobody expects it in their school. Nobody expects it in their town.
I wish I had a magic wand to change everything in the world that's wrong.
Should I not let them go to school, and should I keep them home and just teach them at home so we can avoid this? But then my husband's saying, well, you can't let the kids live in a bubble.
You really want to make everything right once you have a kid.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Look, I'm still here with the founder of PTP Sports, Coach Penn. We've been talking about, number one, his career and playing career and his love for the game. Also touched on some his camp. They just had it in Utah. And, of course, I just thought it was linemen, right? But it's not. It was all position players in full pads. And that's kind of unheard of. You know, typically when you have showcases like that, they're in T-shirts and some shorts, biker shorts or something, and they had on full pads. And I'm sure that's the best way for scouts and recruiters to get a real sense if this guy can play, right? Somebody you can take a hit in T-shirts because I'm just tagging you. But now I'm going to put something on you. Is he going to get up? Okay, if he can get up, then he might be good for us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, thank you for sticking around. I kind of want to talk about I left and I was talking about the philosophy, but one thing that I really saw is the mission of PTP, and that is to develop, build, enhance, and equip today's student athletes with skills, technique, knowledge, and a winning mindset to conquer their dreams and excel beyond their sport and in life. So what I took from that, man, look, it's not all about football. Life happens outside of these lines, and when you take those pads and stuff off.